and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samantha and I do fashion and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. Today we are doing a luxury makeup look. So all the makeup products, minus a couple exceptions, are going to be luxury. I have picked up some new bits. I have also brought in some of my favorite luxury makeup and I'm going to try them all today and do this makeup look for you today. So if you want to see how to get this look, keep on watching. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe as well. I will leave my Instagram up here, so do follow me on there as well. But anyways, let's get into doing this full face of luxury makeup. Now, I will say I want to give a little bit of a shout out to this Clé de Peau protective UV sunscreen. This has been one of the most amazing sunscreens, both on its own but especially under makeup. Finding a sunscreen that doesn't pill or looks too heavy or just feels really gross underneath makeup is really difficult, but this one right here is amazing. And I know this is makeup, but I wanted to show this out because having a good base for your makeup I think is just as important as the makeup itself. So Clé de Peau sunscreen, check it out, it's a must-have. All right, let's start. I think I am going to start with this Sisley Instant Glow Primer. I use this on its own. I use it as a primer. I also use it and mix it right into whatever foundation or skin tint, and I just grab a little bit and I just put it everywhere. Just gives a beautiful, like, luminous glow. I mean, it's amazing. I brought you in a little bit closer so we can actually see my face. For foundation, I am going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This has been a discovery for me, I think, throughout the winter, and I love it. It's really lightweight. It's not full coverage, which I love. I think that's one of the reasons why I shy away from foundations. But I finally have my summer color. So I have the shade 5.8. I'm not even sure if I'm dark enough for it right now, but let's try it out. I'm just gonna grab a little bit on my beauty blender and slowly kind of blend that in. Still have quite a bit of redness on my cheeks, which it's not quite covering up, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit more and put some on there. I'm not sure about this color match. I think it's pretty good. And there we go. I feel like my face matches the rest of my body a bit better. Again, it's just a really nice wash of color. As you can see, it's not covering any of like my beauty marks up, which I would never want a foundation to cover any of that up. But now, concealer. This has been the concealer of all concealers. This is the, I just realized it wasn't facing the front. This is the Chanel Eye Correcting Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 30. I went with a concealer shade that was honestly as close of a match to my natural skin as possible, because I wanted this to just blend right into the skin, and it does come with a little brush, so that's what I'm using. And I'm gonna start kind of around the edges. I'm gonna do the same for the other side. Start blending that out and then slowly moving in towards the center. Like, tell me that's not the most amazing thing you've ever seen. It's like, looks like skin. It's amazing. I truly cannot speak more highly of this concealer because it is the only thing I've been wearing ever since I got it. I hardly ever use another concealer anymore. And you guys know I used to be like a double, triple concealer user. And this concealer is great because I actually like to bring it down kind of around my cheeks and nose area, and it does such a great job at just kind of correcting any redness while still looking like skin. I find that some concealers are so heavy that as soon as you bring them anywhere else in the face, they don't look very nice, but that is just not the case with this one. That's the concealer. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't need anything. My eyes are brightened and awake and it looks so good. What I will do though is just put any excess onto my eyelids. I love bronzers, and the one that I've been using recently is honestly my Chanel Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. Oh my god, it looks so dirty. But I got a new one. This is the WESTMAN Atelier Face Trace Contour Stick in the shade Truffle. So let's try it out. I've been hearing lots of good things about it. Oh, it's on this side. I expected the thing to be on this side. Anyway, so this is the shade that I got. I feel like I should just put it on my face. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know like how pigmented it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit at first and blend it in. Okay, pretty. I'm gonna just go in with my brush. I feel like I have more control over it that way. Ooh, it's pretty. I'm gonna bring it up here. Okay, so far I'm loving it. Let's do the other side. As you can see, it is blending out beautifully. Okay, this might be a new favorite. Of course, a little bit on my nose. I just always like that, like, just went to the beach, sun-kissed look. Right? I absolutely love this, very impressed. And like I said, I got the shade Truffle. Oh no, I didn't roll it back down. Okay, reminder, bring it back down before you put the lid on. For funsies, let's add a little bit of my Giorgio Armani concealer just to brighten things up even more. I've got the shade 5. This is actually the same shade as my winter color, but I use it as concealer. And I think I'm just gonna go in with this little brush and just blend it in. All right, there we go. Now powder. Setting powder, I have a bunch of favorites, but for this video, I actually got a brand new one. So I've got the Natural Finish Loose Powder from Chanel. And first of all, just a moment of appreciation for this package. Just for size reference, like this is my Laura Mercier one. There you go, that is the travel size one though, to be fair. But let's open this up. I haven't even used this, I haven't even opened it, but looks like you get a little puff. All right, let's take the sticker off. Now, I always have the most amazing experience at the Chanel counter at the whole run through. I actually went to the Givenchy counter first, and the lady was helping me. She didn't look too eager to be helping me. And then as she was helping me, like an older woman came and she kind of just ignored me. So I left and I went to the Chanel counter, and they were super amazing. They're super, super helpful and, you know, eager to help. So I ended up going for this one instead of the Givenchy one that everybody's been talking about. So let's see how this one is. I think for now, I'm just gonna go in with this brush. This is the Morphe M504. And I'm just gonna kind of dip it in. And she says that you do not want a lot on your brush, just a little bit. So I'm gonna get up in here. All right, so I did kind of mute the glowiness, but what I like about it is that it's not completely matte. I didn't want a powder that was gonna make my skin look matte. I like the glowiness. I work really hard to get this glowy skin, so I don't want a product to take it away. And she said that this particular loose powder is supposed to be obviously a little bit mattifying, but it is gonna give you that kind of like glow from within, so it's not gonna completely take away your glow. So as you can see, I've got a little bit of glow going on up here. Just gonna like dim that down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit more and just go in here around my nose, my eyelids. And of course, if you're someone that likes to kind of puff your whole face, you can just tap this in and then go in right from the container. And they recommend when you're using this to just give it like one flip and back around, and that should be enough product in there for your skin. But I was looking at my skin in the mirror and I love it. It looks like I'm wearing no powder, but it has set, sorry, I have my mirror right here, but it looks like I have set everything with like out the heaviness of powder. This one is worth checking out. It is really, really beautiful on the skin. What is next? I think should we do bronzer or eyeshadow? Let's do bronzer. I like bronzer. A new favorite of mine has been this Christian Dior. This is their Summer Eden Rock limited edition collection. Like, how gorgeous is this packaging? This is their like normal packaging, and I love this one. I think it's so, so cool. And it's got like I don't know if you can see, but the material is like canvas. It's really, really cool. But I have the shade 002 Light Bronze, and this one is a matte powder, but I would say it still looks very, very beautiful on the skin. Now I can't find my brush. Oh, you know what? It's in my handbag. I got my brush. This is the Chanel brush, and it is the perfect brush in my opinion for bronzer. But when it comes to bronzer, I want to give a little notable mention to this Chanel bronzer. I think Chanel does not only amazing beauty products, but their bronzers are always amazing. This is the Laze Beige Oversized Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder in the shade medium. As you can see, I've already hit pan on it. It's so good. It's so beautiful. This one does have a glow to it though. It is not matte like the Dior, but let's go in with the Dior. Now I like to use just a little bit of this one just to kind of set everything into place. And what I like about this one as well is that if I'm wearing no base, so just skincare, this actually gives enough pigment to look like you have something on your face, and it blends beautifully on like nothing. There we go. Always add some to my nose. And of course, my makeup is never ever complete without this. This is the Clé de Peau, the Luminizing Face Enhancer in the shade 105. And oh, I just stuck my hand in it. This is like a glowy bronze highlighter. It's like a little bit of everything all in one. I think it's technically supposed to be a highlighter, but let me show you how I use it. So, grab my brush, just dip it all in there, and then I go all on my cheek area. Do the same on the other side. I go on my forehead. And then I like to dip right in the middle where you see kind of like that white spot. And then I go on my nose. Like, look at that glow. Now let's do eyeshadow. Admittedly, eyeshadow is not my strong suit, but let's try it anyways. I've got two new Dior palettes. So the first one is going to be the eyeshadow palette in 533 Rivage. So that is going to be the colors for that one. Really beautiful, and they're all shimmers, which are stunning. So let's check out the other one. This one is in the shade 233 Eden Rock, and these are all limited edition. I will say that. And that is that one. Oh, this is tough. That's really tough. Which one should I go with? Oh my god. Oh, I'm torn. Okay. Oh my god, I'm literally so torn. You know what? I'm gonna go with Rivage because I really like this center color. So let's go in. Before I do that, I'm actually just gonna reach for my old palette. This is the 623 Coral Paisley. This is not a limited edition one, so you should have access to this one. But I'm gonna go for this kind of lighter color in the corner and just dust that all over my eye. Now for our Rivage palette, I'm gonna go in for this center color. I don't even know how pigmented this is gonna be. Okay, I feel like you can't see anything. Let's try the other eye. Okay, I'm really struggling to see any color payoff, which is really odd because usually the Dior palettes are really pigmented. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna go in with my usual one and just dip into this middle color. I wonder if it's the Chanel setting powder. Right, that's the look. Really, really light. I think what these would be great for are, you know, if you're going on vacation, if you want just like a light of like glow across your eyelids, then these limited edition ones would be beautiful for that. I'm gonna quickly do eyebrows. I don't have a luxury eyebrow product, but that is just because I am like attached to my Glossier boy brow. So I'm just gonna quickly do that because I have crazy eyebrows too, so. Awesome, there we go. Eyebrows done. Now, something I've been doing a lot recently is doing my waterline, and I've been using this Jones Road, the best pencil in brown. So it's like a dark brown, it's not black, so it is going to give like some definition to my eyes, but it's not going to be like too stark. So let me show you. Now I do need a mirror for this, so I'm going to be over here. All right, there you go. The difference is so subtle, but I feel like this eye just looks so much more awake than this eye. I also do have a lazy eye on this side, but yeah, I love it. I'm gonna do the other side now. There we go, eyes are done. Now, this is when I like to go in with my setting spray. The setting spray that I have been loving, again, not luxury, but I love it. And I feel like my skin tends to react to setting sprays. But this is the Tarte Shape Tay Stay Spray. I love it. I love how it smells. I love the mist. And I feel like it really makes my makeup last for as long as I need it to, and it is wonderful. So, gotta shake. It smells so lovely. I'm gonna add a little bit of lip balm because my poor lips are so chapped. They are achy. I got a new one, by the way, for my ladies who watch my vlogs. That has been pretty good. But this is the Avene Lip Butter 24-Hour Intense Hydration. I will say, I feel like it's pretty similar to the Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Cream. Someone was raving about the La Mer lip balm, and I'm seriously considering trying it out, but it is really expensive, so maybe I should have bought it for this video. That would have been a great excuse. All right, the mascara that I have been loving for months now is this By Terry Lash Expert Twist Brush. I love this mascara because it's got this really cool feature. So the wand looks like this, but then when you twist the end of the cap, it shrinks down into like a more like twisted spiral situation, and I love it. So I usually start out with it like this, but first curl the lashes, so let's do that. I used to love a super dramatic lash. Now I just want something that looks really natural. So I'm not doing a super dramatic curl to the lashes, just something really subtle. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with it extended in number 1. It's got like number 1 and number 2. So I'm gonna start with number 1, and I'm just gonna brush the outside. I'm kind of gonna ignore the inside of my eyelashes, to be honest. I'm just gonna do the outside and blend it in. Like that, and it gives this like beautiful fanned out look. I used to always like go in right in the center, and I feel like this just looks prettier, to be honest. So I'm gonna do this side. And again, just kind of ignoring the inside half of my lashes. Then I twist it, which way? This way. And then I just go in right in the outer corner and go over that. Got like a beautiful like fanned look to the eyes. Now I could leave my lips like this, sorry about the sirens. 1 second. If you follow me on Instagram and on YouTube and watch my vlogs, you will know that this has been my combination. So this is the Jones Road Lippy in the shade, actually it's called the Lip Tint, in the shade Mocha Rose Shimmer, and this is the Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade 012. Let me put it on, because this is what I've been wearing for I don't even know how long now, and most likely will be my combination heading into summer. So this is a beautiful kind of brown color. it literally, like, out of the stick, it looks like it could be a bronzer for your face. So I use that, and then I follow it up with my lip gloss, which is a lip plumper. So if you do not like lip plumpers, this is not for you, but I will say it's tolerable. I don't like lip plumpers and I can tolerate this. It's like 60 seconds of like feeling coldness and tingliness, but it's nothing outrageous, to be honest. And there you go. How gorgeous is that lip combination? I love it so much. This is like, I think, the best lip combination I've ever had. So this is the finished look, and I have to be honest with you, I think this is the best my skin and makeup have ever looked. I'm not sure if it was the setting powder or just a mixture of all the products together, but I mean, you can see the like natural glow in my skin. It looks like my skin. It doesn't look like there's makeup sitting on top of my skin. It is absolutely phenomenal. Wow. I should do these videos more often if this is what my skin is gonna look like. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe as well. I will leave my Instagram up here, so do follow me on there as well. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.